On June 13, 2018, the Lagos state government had arraigned a citizen of Denmark, Peter Nelson, on a 2-count charge of murder. Before the Lagos High Court, sitting then at Igboshere, Nelson, who was then 53 years old, had pleaded not guilty to killing his 37-year-old wife Zainab and their 3-year-old daughter Petra. After his plea, the court ordered his remand in prison and fixed trial for October of the same year, 2018. When trial started, the prosecution called 9 witnesses. They included one of Zainab's siblings, the couple's housemaid, 2 police officers, a consultant pathologist, and the state's director of the Center for DNA and Forensics, Dr. Richard Somiari. The defense team also called 9 witnesses, with the defendant testifying in his own defense as the last witness. He told the court that he had watched a football match with his wife a night before her death. After the football match, he claims they had an intimate time before going to bed. The defendant also testified that around 2:30 a.m., they were both woken up by their daughter, who said she wanted to watch cartoons. He said while his wife took the little girl to the sitting room, he went back to bed. He said he eventually woke up around 7 a.m. and noticed that his wife was not in bed. He would eventually find her body and that of his daughter dead on the kitchen floor. He claimed that there was a strong smell of gas when he opened the kitchen door, and all efforts he made to resuscitate them yielded no results. In a judgment which lasted over 5 hours, Justice Okikiolu Ihile said she relied, among other things, on the post-mortem examination carried out by the consultant pathologist, Professor John Obafunwa, on the bodies. According to the pathologist, Zainab and Petra died of head injuries and asphyxia or suffocation, which could not have been self-inflicted. On whether the deaths were caused by the defendant, the court recounted several testimonies given by the prosecution witnesses, which suggested a history of domestic violence. In the end, the judge also held that the fact that the defendant did not immediately call for help when he claimed to have found the bodies made it difficult to absolve him of having a hand in their deaths. The court pronounced that he be sentenced to death by hanging.
After 4 years and 42 days, Zainab and Petra still lie still in the mortuary. But the only soothing balm, the only joy that we'll have is that justice has been served.
The late Zainab, popularly known as Alize, was in the course of promoting her music before she was murdered. Shola Shoyeli, Channels Television News.